Lovely timing, through mid-off from Butcher. He just leant on that. No more than a punch down the ground.
That's too wide from Johannan. Crashed away by Trescothick. That's his first boundary. Good shot from Mark Butcher. Opened the face there. Wasn't really a half volley from Srinath.
Trescothick on the sweep and nails it. Whistle past the square leg umpire. Well placed, 3 men in the covers, but Butcher finds the gap. And enough pace to...
That's too short. Thrashed away by Mark Butcher. That really is his favourite stroke.
Well struck from Trescothick, over pitch from Kumble. He did this when he... Gone for the hook, it's up in the air, but it's going to fall safe. Clipped away, over mid-wicket. And a lovely way to bring up your half-century. It also brings up the England 100.
Well, he's middled that. That has probably gone all the way. Nicely controlled shot by Marcus Trescothick. He's looking really good on the onside against the spinners. Down the pitch from Mark Butcher. Good controlled shot. And if that goes all the way, that'll bring up his half-century. Very good fluent innings from Mark Butcher, carrying on where he left off in the second innings at Mohali.
Big appeal, he's gone. Butcher knows it. A swing of the bat and frustration. Overpitched again, and another boundary. A thunderous one from... Past mid-off. Nah, that was beautiful timing. Big appeal, and the finger goes up. Ian Robertson says that was going to hit. That's hit him straight on the helmet. That has surprised Marcus Trescothick. He doesn't know quite where the ball's gone. Now they're all going up, and up goes the finger. Michael Vaughan has failed. It on. He's got him, 99, and he's out. What an over from Kumble. He kept the pressure on. Trescothick had nowhere to go. He had tried the sweep. Big shout, and he's gone. He's out. Second ball. Andrew Flintoff goes for a duck. Lovely straight bat from Mark Ramprakash. This will go all the way. Through the covers. 3 boundaries now in the over off Javagal Srinath.
That's a big hit from Mark Ramprakash. Nobody out there except... Good shot from Craig White. Very strong offside play, almost inside out slightly. A nice bit of width there, offered by Harbhajan Singh. And Craig White seized on that. Good shot.
Bowled him, got it through. Ramprakash went back to the googly and Tendulkar strikes. Well played, got on top of it. Craig White is a loopy delivery, and Foster's got it away to the boundary.
That's a good shot from Jamie Foster, confidently playing against the spin. Well, I suppose you could say it's against the spin of Kumble, although...
Down the ground, and that's big. That has gone all the way over long on. What a way to bring up a half-century. Craig White, high and handsome and into the stand. That has gone very quickly to the deep square leg boundary.
And edge and dropped. Dasgupta behind the stumps. Well, that just adds insult to injury for Javagal Srinath. He's toiled away on this wicket in this heat.
Another pull, and this one out of the middle. In the air, shouts of catch it and taken. Sachin Tendulkar at mid-wicket makes no mistake.
Well, that's a confident start for Ashley Giles. He hasn't played much Test cricket in the last few months.
Oh, well bowled. A googly, and it turned sharply from very full. There it is. They're through for the single, and Craig White has an England Test century to his name. It's actually been 63 Test matches since an England number 7 scored 100. That was Jack Russell against India at Lord's. Beautiful shot. Straight through the covers by Craig White. He looks so...
Well, now they have. Srinath at last has managed to take a wicket, and that's almost an ironic.
Huge, way over deep mid-wicket. There's two men. Hold him. A swing and a miss this time from Craig White, and it's been an England total 407. Very, very satisfactory indeed. And well played, Craig White. Got through. No one on the boundary. A chase for Flintoff. And the ball's going to win.
Oh, he's changed his field. He's taken that man away from the offside cover. And Das has hit the ball exactly where that man's just been moved from.
Getting onto it.
And that's found the gap. So an eventful over here from...
Well, he's nailed it this time.
Advised to play the sweep, really.
Unbelievable. He's fallen for it. No one at fine leg. Quite an unorthodox field, but...
Out. Mark Butcher takes the catch at second slip. Flintoff. Well, that's swept from well outside the off stump by Tendulkar.
Well played. Rolled the wrists on it. Kept it down. It's a bit too full and a bit too straight from Hoggard. An edge and caught. Straightforward catch through to Foster. England have their third wicket. An edge and carries. Well caught, Martin Ball, the substitute fielder, and doesn't Flintoff celebrate?
Oh, that's fantastic ball.
That'll find the boundary. Well struck by Latchman. Really brings his...
That's too short and too wide, asking to be hit by a man of Tendulkar's class. And he doesn't miss out there. In the air and wide of Craig White at the backward cover position.
Flicked away. That's a lot of power from a big follow through a backlift. Half stopped, but it's going to kick on. It's going to find the boundary. And we've heard some cheers already here at this stadium. And we're going to get a big one now because Tendulkar has gone to a half century. Through the covers and hit very hard from Latchman. Once again, the deep... Very clever batting from Tendulkar. There's just the one man on the leg side at mid-on. He's ripped that away from outside off. And again, another chase for Ashley Giles.
Down the wicket, that's a clean strike, and there's not much doubt where that's going to end up. Nice shot by Latchman, slightly overpitched by Craig White.
What a shot, and what a cheer. The little master goes to another Test century. Brilliant innings. He was very quiet before lunch, kept his concentration, kept patient.
The innings, it wasn't all that short. It was absolutely flayed to the boundary, and that is Tendulkar's 27th Test match 100.
In the air, and out! Yes! A juggling catch in the end by Nasser Hussain, but the big, big wicket goes to Matthew Hoggard. What shot, Sehwag. I've heard a lot about this man. This is the first time, though, that I've seen him bat. Attempted short ball from Andrew Flintoff, didn't get up. Positive stuff from Sehwag. Huge. Threw it off this time from Sehwag. Over. Big shout, very close, yes! Sehwag's gone.
That was an attempted slow ball by Craig White. He got it all wrong, but Latchman didn't. He's put that away for 4, and that's brought up his 50. Quite a slow 50 in his terms. Oh, he's gone now. Beaten all ends up that time by Ashley Giles.
In the air and caught. Andrew Flintoff catches, then kicks the ball away in celebration. Giles has his third wicket. 33. And they're 9 down. Definitely batting that. Javigal Srinath's gone for naught. Down the wicket and found the gap. Ashley Giles looked like he was trying to throw it wide.
He's got hold of that. It's a good shot. There's just 3 men on the leg side boundary. Down the wicket again from Latchman. This time has he found the gap? No! With his hands he's taken the catch and the Indian innings is over. Pulled him and straight to the man of mid-wicket. That's a brilliant catch there by Das, I think.
Nice shot. Finds the gap. That'll go all the way. Play over pitching. Through the covers. Another boundary to Butcher. Well struck down the wicket from Hussain. A check drive. Good shot. Hussain has moved across his stumps there, actually before the ball was bowled. Swept away. Harbhajan Singh. .50 to Mark Butcher. Well played. He made a half-century in the first innings.
Kumble round the wicket now to Butcher. And that's a good response from Mark Butcher. Sweeping it even square. He read that googly well, Nasser Hussain. That brings up another half-century for the England captain to go with his excellent 80 in Mohali.
Out. Caught it short leg. Went very quickly. Because there's 2 spinners on. Well played. Good shot from Mark Butcher, using the pace. Big shot from Ramprakash. That's positive stuff. And again from Ramprakash, favouring the leg side against Kumble. Top edge, will be easily caught.
He's off the mark now, though, with a nicely judged shot off the back foot, just making himself a little bit of room there. 9-9 ahead now, England. Oh, and they've lost another wicket. It's Flintoff who's gone this time, trying to play the same shot that he played. And he's gone now. Mark Butcher struggling a little bit in the 90s.
Gone for the sweep and got hold of it. Beats the man at deep backward. Look a ball. Well played by Michael Vaughan. They're shouting at the bowler's end, and Craig White will have to hurry. A very good bit of fielding. Harbhajan Singh took it cleanly, and Craig White is run out.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, Jamie Foster. That's going to be a simple catch to mid-off. Well taken by Johannan. Ball again. That's well middled by Ashley Giles. And it's straight to Das on the deep wicket boundary. Unlucky, really, for Ashley Giles there. That was a good shot.
Gone for the big hit. Tendulkar is coming in at long on and takes the catch. There's the big hit from Hoggard. Now, has he given it enough? No. Straight to Das on the boundary. And that gives Harbhajan Singh quite a cheap 5-wicket haul.
Inexperienced.
Nice shot. Straight bat, beats mid-off. Another lovely drive from Das. A good over for the Indians. 10 runs coming off it.
Maidens. And that is asking to be hit. That's not the kind of pressure that England need. Dawson has found it hard to bowl on this wicket.
Waiting to come in, though.
Nicely played. Just a little full from Matthew Hoggard. Really, the seamers have found absolutely... Neatly glided away by Das. That's going to be a boundary. Just a little quicker from Dawson there.
That's a good shot. That one wasn't that short from Dawson. He has dropped the odd one to keep attacking.
50 for Shiv Sundar Das. A good fluent innings. And he's undefeated. So are India.
4 runs. Dasgupta gave that everything through the covers. Works away down to deep backward square. Ashley Giles, the fielder, and trouble.
And I think from that replay he didn't. So that's a brilliant piece of work by the England fielders and wicketkeeper.
Well taken. Mark Butcher at silly point. What a shot. That wasn't really that short from Dawson. And that was slower ball. And past mid-on. Ashley Giles went with his feet. Wonderful shot from Raul Dravid. He averages over 50 with the bat. They enjoyed that.
And they'll enjoy that as well. That was a much more controlled shot from Sachin Tendulkar.
Tendulkar. Short and wide. Another boundary. At that target.
Oh, there were two noises there. It looks like a wicket, although the umpire hasn't given anything.
He's walked.
Yeah, Tendulkar has walked. You're right, Dermot.
Stroked through the covers. A rare boundary. That's the reply. And it's a good one from Ganguly, but not for England. But Flintoff's working up some pace. That last ball not as quick as the one before. The one before, 146 kilometres an hour. That's up at Brett Lee's kind of pace.
You're right, Dermot. The fifth ball was 90 miles an hour. It hasn't done England any good, though. Both teams now conceding the draw. England know they can't take 7 Indian wickets in the next half hour. They haven't been able to get past their broad bats, and I suppose you could say it's game, set and match to the groundsman.